Runners being called on. White flag raised, and that off. In the dozen runner Mongi Communications Touche Cup cross-country chase over 4 miles, 1 furlong and 31 obstacles as they jumped the first of the drop banks. And here's Vanier just leading the way to Busselton, Desertmoor House. Peaches and Cream close on the inside of Stealthy Tom, followed downhill by Vital Island, previous winner, still going strong at 13. The second will be a hurdle, and opening up an advantage of a couple of lengths is Vanier. Coming into the wings of the second, a hurdle, it is Vanier, followed by Busselton, Stealthy Tom, Vital Island, Desertmoor House, Peaches and Cream. And then Subset is followed by The Gopher and 3x2, Benny the Duke, Empire Soldier, and dropped out as they go round the canal turn. The third is Red to Return. On to the fourth, which is The Risk of Thunder. And it is Vanier the leader as he rises from Busselton, Stealthy Tom, and then Vital Island, who's onto their heels, then Desertmoor House as they come towards St. Bridget's Pass, which is 5, all standing. Long, long way to go still. And it is Vanier the leader. From Busselton, Stealthy Tom, Vital Island, as they go through St. Bridget's Pass, where Vanier was quite tentative and joined on both sides by Busselton and Stealthy Tom, then Vital Island. Next of the drop banks coming up, it will be 6 as they go out around the loop. Vanier wrestles back the advantage from Busselton and Stealthy Tom, and then Vital Island and 3x2 and Peaches and Cream to the inside is Desertmoor House. Thereabouts 3 miles to go from here now as they continue this bend towards the Laurel Hedge, which is 7, and Vanier has re-established a couple of lengths lead over Busselton, Stealthy Tom, together next Desertmoor House, Vital Island, then Peaches and Cream, 3x2, Subset The Gopher as they continue to make this bend, and it is Vanier in the lead. At the first of the Laurels, from Busselton, Stealthy Tom, Vital Island, Desertmoor House, 3x2, Peaches and Cream, Subset The Gopher, Empire Soldier, Benny the Duke, and finally Red to Return. Little changes. The stone wall for the one and only time, it's 8, and it is Vanier enjoying a couple of lengths lead as they cross over. Coming back this way again to 9, Laurel Hedge, then Ruby's Double, and the Aintree Laurel, almost at the point at which they started on the completion of a circuit. Up and over Ruby's Double, where we've lost Stealthy Tom. Peaches and Cream made a mistake. 11 now, the Aintree Laurel. And it is Vanier joined by Vital Island, Busselton, 3x2, Desertmoor House, Peaches and Cream, The Gopher, Subset, Empire Soldier, Benny the Duke, and Red to Return. So with a circuit to go, they're back at the point at which they set off. And it is Vanier still up top from Busselton. As they go to 12, it was their first drop bank, and Vanier is lost. Keith Donahue leaving Busselton in front. From Vital Island, Desertmoor House, 3x2, Peaches and Cream, sitting up is Keith Donahue as they race towards the left section of the course, and it is Busselton in the lead from Desertmoor House, Vital Island. As they tighten up, then Subset, Peaches and Cream, 3x2, The Gopher, Benny the Duke. Red to Return relegates Empire Soldier to be the back marker. Another couple of drop banks. Busselton, Vital Island together. As they head on to the Limerick Laurel Hedge, and as they rise, Busselton out-jump Vital Island and Desert Moor House. Peaches and Cream 3 by 2. As they head towards the halfway stage, and up and over the Cheltenham Bank they go. 17 is an up bank, bringing them right over to the far corner. And it's Busselton, Vital Island, Desert Moor House, the leading 3, preceded by one of the loose horses. Then Subset and 3 by 2. Peaches and Cream, the Gopher, 2 lengths. To Benny the Duke, Empire Soldier, and Red to Return. That last one they cleared was the Birch Drop. As they swing a right-hander now to another drop bank and then the old double. And they're well stacked up. Busselton, Desert Moor House, followed by Vital Island. As they clear 19, now to the old double, which is 20. They're well inside the halfway stage. The Monkey Communications Touche Cup cross-country chase. The old double now. Busselton, Vital Island joins issue. As the loose horse goes right across in front of them, but out of harm's way for the interim. And then 3 by 2, Desert Moor House, now to the oak tree fence, which is 11 from the finish. Busselton, Vital Island landed together. 3 by 2, Desert Moor House, Peaches and Cream, Subset, the Gopher. Being followed then to the Galway doubles by Benny the Duke, Red to Return, 1 from last, and finally Empire Soldier. As they complete the Galway double task, now to the drop fence, which will be 8 from the finish. Coming back towards us again, Busselton, Vital Island, Desert Moor House, 3 by 2, Subset, Peaches and Cream, the Gopher. Right in behind them is Benny the Duke, Red to Return, and a little break to Empire Soldier, the drop fence. A bad mistake there by Benny the Duke, was well picked up by Frankie Murphy. And Desert Moor House joins issue with Vital Island and Busselton, they're abreast. Heading now for the Aintree Laurel, which is 7 out, and 3 by 2, the Gopher, Subset, and Peaches and Cream. They're coming on now to Ruby's double for the second and last time. This is 6 out. Nothing between Vital Island and Busselton. A length in front of Desert Moor House, 3 by 2, the Gopher edging into contention, then Subset, Peaches and Cream. Now to the Laurel Hedge, 5 from the finish, it's 27, and Vital Island landed the fractional leader from Busselton, Desert Moor House. Right on their heels, Subset, 3 by 2, and the Gopher, then Peaches and Cream. Red to Return, Benny the Duke, Empire Soldier. Now to the Glendalough drop hedge, 4 from the finish. And all in with some sort of chances, with the exception of Empire Soldier. With another 3 to go, the Laurel Hedge will be next. And it is head-and-head, Busselton and Vital Island, followed by Desert Moor House, Subset, 3 by 2. And then the Gopher, followed by Benny the Duke, Peaches and Cream, Red to Return, now being wound up, as they've a good run to the last 2. And it is Busselton and Vital Island, followed by Desert Moor House. Round them is Subset with 3 by 2 and the Gopher, as they run now towards the second last. And it's a close run thing for the lead now. Busselton, Vital Island, Desert Moor House. Looped by Subset, 3 by 2. After the mare is the Gopher, moving on from Peaches and Cream. They turn their heads for the final 2 fences in the home straight. And it is Busselton and Vital Island ridden back up, followed by the Gopher, 3 by 2 on the outside, and the white cap Desert Moor House, the second last. Busselton, the leader, has moved on by a couple of lengths to Desert Moor House. Vital Island is next, then the Gopher, and 3 by 2 in Peaches and Cream. They're coming down to the final fence. The 31st and last is Busselton, challenged by Desert Moor House. Over the last they go. In third is 3 by 2, and then Vital Island, 150 yards to go. And it is Busselton putting his head down for JJ Slevin to win the Touche from Desert Moor House, and 3 by 2. JJ's delighted as he punches the air. Vital Island back 4th.
JJ Slevin, another winner here at the Punchestown Festival at Busselton, winning the Touche in great style here today. JJ, well done. It's hard to believe he's only an 8-year-old.
Yeah, he's plenty of mileage travel, but he's been a great servant, and It's just a class race to win, yeah.
Talk us through the race, as always, and everything going on, Vanilla crashing out, all the incidents that you get through the race here, but your lad seemed to really enjoy it.
Yeah, Joseph was keen to get him out and get him rolling and get him competitive, and he enjoyed the jumping. And when Keith went, I was able to sit against him in front because he's not slow for that trip, and he fought off Desmore House well going to the last. Desmore House is a very good horse as well, and it's just a class race to win.
You got a big kick out. You can see the celebration by the line. Yeah. It's one of them races that's got a great history.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I've been watching these races, from Punchestown for as long as you can remember, and it's one I always wanted to win.
He's gone and done it, and as I said, he could be back for more. He's obviously enjoying the banks.
Yeah, for sure. And look, I say nice ground is the key to him, and sure. Look, hopefully everyone will be around for years to come. Hopefully.
Upcoming ride, say to chance.
Yeah, starts off the year well. His form has tailed off a little bit recently, but what Willie's doing here this week, you can never rule that out.
I spoke to you yesterday, of course, by home by the Lee. What are your thoughts on him here today?
We'll probably give him a little bit of room and keep things simple and try something different and see what happens.
It's been a great week for you so far. Well done.
Please God, thanks, Trent. Thank you.
Joseph Bryan joins me now after Busselton got a lovely success here in the Touche Cup at Punchestown. Joseph, only saying to you off air, hard to believe he's only 8. He's done a hell of a lot and given people a lot of fun throughout his career so far. Not a great success here today.
Yeah, he absolutely has, Fran. He's won under all codes, and obviously the banks this year was a slightly different ask for him, but he really took to it well and got a fantastic ride from JJ, and it's special to win such a historic race here this week. Myself and JJ and all the ownership will get a huge kick out of it, and yeah, he's a young horse, like you say. There's be no reason why he wouldn't be back here again over the next few years.
And decent ground here today, goodish ground. It's really played to his strengths.
Yeah, it's kind of the key to him nowadays, Fran. He's at his best on dry ground and got a bit soft for him in Cheltenham, but listen, he's a star, and he'll probably go back on the flat and do all different things over the next year or so, and we'll just enjoy him for the foreseeable.
He's got a great constitution, doesn't he? He seems to just take everything in his stride, and when he's on song, he's very good.
Yeah, he really is, and he got a lovely rhythm today, and JJ gave him a very good, positive ride, and yeah, listen, special day, and we'll enjoy it.
Speaking about being on song, comfort zone, how has he been ahead of today's race?
Yeah, he's in good shape. He's plenty of experience in these big field handicaps. If he gets a bit of luck, he could get a share of the prize money.
And home by Lee, and of course taking on Toupe again, the Steers Hurl.
Yeah, lost his confidence a bit after getting brought down in Cheltenham, so the headgear and everything comes off today. We'll ride him positively and see what happens. If he comes back to his earlier form, he has a real live shout, but just in entry the last day, he never went up really after getting brought down in Cheltenham. His confidence was gone, but he's been schooling well and he's in really good form in himself at home, so that's why we're here.
A number of other runners left to Punchestown over the next 3 days again, Joseph, but declaration out for the Guineas on Saturday. Scotty champ, national stakes winner last year. How's he been and how happy are you with him going there?
Yeah, he's in great shape. We're drawing low. I thought we'd prefer a high draw, but there's a few fancied ones with us and it's not a huge field, so he's prepared well for the race, and yeah, we're excited.
Has he physically matured from 2 to 3 and in the right, doing everything right at home for you in that manner?
Yeah, he's matured very well physically. If anything, he's even a bit heavier than maybe what we'd like him for his first run back, but that's probably a good way to have him, and yeah, we're excited for the weekend.
Great stuff. Look forward to seeing that on Saturday. Well done again. It's a little different scenario, of course, from the Touche, which just won with Busselton.
Yeah, it is, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.